Hello, and welcome to Dave's Storytime Corner. My name is Dave, and in today's episode, I am going to tell you the story of Undertale. Okay, let's begin.
Undertale, Dave, it's Undertale.
Go away, Catherine, you are ruining the episode. You mean which? I do apologize about the interruption, folks. Okay, now we can begin. Once upon a time, a human boy or girl in a striped sweater fell into a big hole in the mountain. They went like this. Help. I have fallen down a big hole in the mountain, and I want my mommy and daddy water. Pretty soon, the child landed on a bed of golden flowers which for some reason, broke their fall. Unharmed, the little tyke got up and made their way down a corridor. Before long, the boy or girl entered another room where they came across another flower. However, this was no ordinary flower, because they could talk. And this flower was very naughty and wanted to unalive the little kid, who was probably like 8 years old or something. Bad flower. You should go in timeout. Luckily, the child was saved by a good lady who threw a fireball at the naughty flower. She then took the child to her home, and she wanted to keep them there forever. However, the child did not want to stay with a nice good lady, because they clearly had their own family up on the surface, so they asked to go home. But, the good lady didn't want the child to leave, as she wanted to raise them as her own. After a slight disagreement involving fireballs, she eventually let the child leave. Then of course, that evil little flower jerk decided to show up and tell the child about his sinister plan, and taunted the child about being a goody two-shoes. Man, what a meanie. However, the child proceeded with a journey and met some really cool and interesting characters, including 2 silly skeletons. One was small and they liked to make bad puns, and the other was tall, had a spaghetti addiction, and he also loved puzzles. He made the child take part in his puzzles before proceeding to make them jump over a bunch of bones. Luckily, the skeletons were not bad and the human made friends with them. Yay! The other characters they met included an armor-wearing fishy who liked to throw spears at people, a nerdy dinosaur who owned a celebrity-like robot who could turn into Michael Jackson, a music-loving ghost who seemed to cry a lot but was rather friendly. And the child made friends with everyone he met. Yay! They love making friends, just like me. Yay! Pretty soon, the little child reached a castle which was the home of a king who was also a goat. He was a big goat with a yellow beard, and he wanted to collect the souls of fallen humans who fell into the underground. He had already collected 6 of them, and the child was the last remaining soul. Oh no! Pretty soon, the goat king and the child had a disagreement involving yet again fireballs, but, for some reason, the child, who was tiny in comparison to the goat king, managed to reduce him to a weakened state. Then, out of nowhere, that naughty and pesky little flower decides to show a stupid face, unalive the good king, and steal all the human souls, which turned him into a scary plant monster. Oh no! A monster. Why? I don't like monsters, they are so scary and evil. Why? But anyway, the plant monster and the child had a disagreement, but this wouldn't be their first disagreement, because after the child defeated the plant monster, they had to do a whole bunch of other stuff to make more friends before returning back to the good king's castle, who was now alive for some reason. However, before they could have their disagreement, the child's new friends intervened, and soon, they all started to hang out and stuff. It was at the moment when the evil and stupid little flower decided to show up again, and after being a complete and utter jerk, they stole all the human and monster souls and turned into a goat with bad wings. Bad goat. No, bad goat. No, bad goat, bad goat, bad goat. No, bad goat. But as you probably guessed, the big, scary, bad goat guy and the child had a disagreement before Bad Goat transformed into a little baby goat boy who gave all the souls back to their rightful owners. The child then proceeded to leave the underground and took their new friends with them because they could now leave. Yay! However, the little goat child ended up turning back into the naughty flower, so he couldn't go with them. Oh well, never mind. But anyway, that was my story of Undertale. I don't know much about the game itself, but that was my take on it anyway. But, thank you for listening, and have a good day or evening.
It's Undertale. Undertale.
Oh. Shut up. You entitled Karen.